Hey everyone, Say again. I'm back with part 2 of shaddow117's lair review. It took me a little while. I had some friends come over and we played a board game and chilled and hung out and had girl time. So I'm going to come back and start over again with the second half of the lair. This is a dragon that I actually really like. I had it up on the screen for a little while, so I was looking at it. I've never really seen Rose Circuit used on a dragon very often. And I really like how this one came out. It's very feminine while looking very sci-fi to me. Like everyone I've said, I'm a Star Trek fan, so I'm very interested in sci-fi looking dragons. With that said, if anyone has sci-fi dragons, please feel free to message me. I also really enjoyed this dragon as well. The coloration plus this item on here, this accents, and the leg things in the back. I think they would look good with ones in the front as well, but I actually don't think it's needed. This dragon actually looks fine the way it is. I also like the coloration on this one. I think that, like I said, I'm not a big fan of both the iridescent and shimmer, but on this dragon it actually looks pretty cool. It looks very snazzy and very sharp, like a tuxedo almost. I don't know, maybe in the flower it just makes me think of romance. This tundra also, I really like the colorization and the jeans for this dragon. I'm always a really big fan of spines, even though they're not very pronounced on this dragon. I'm always a big fan of it because of the fact that it's subtle. It doesn't take over the dragon. This is another good idea of what good apparel is. On this dragon, the apparel that it has, and it helps kind of take away from how hardcore that violet is. The violet almost looks like it's a part of the apparel rather than the dragon, which is almost a good thing because the violet is such a drastic color next to the banana. So, and it also shows how skinny the tundras really are, when in my head they're always very poofy looking. I don't know, I really enjoyed this dragon. Geez, I say a lot. I also really like this one. Again, the violet is very pronounced. It's the only thing bad about having a really drastic underbelly, I've noticed, is that the underbelly is a drastically different color. It takes away from a lot of it. Like this one has the obsidian underbelly, so it's perfect. It looks more like it's natural. It goes with the rest of the dragon, with the fur and how everything else goes together. Everything really just flows. And most of the dragons on here do. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. A lot of unnamed babies. But that is an amazing dragon. Okay, so Snowstorm is probably my favorite dragon. Don't even like tundras, and I love that one. And I like this one a lot too. Like I said, ice eyes go really well with me just because they look like dead eyes. And I love the accent and the items. I don't know. See, this is one where I really like this, the icicle look, especially with how this dragon's colors are, with the jeans, and even having this like magenta wing. Looks very elegant. I really enjoy this dragon a whole lot, actually. I hope they breed her, or they have bred her, or they bought her recently. But if you haven't bred her, please do, because this is a gorgeous dragon. All this person's dragons are pretty much very well breedable. This is a beautiful dragon as well. They obviously breed really well, really good dragons, buy really good dragons. Most of the dragons on here, I've noticed, do have apparel. Oh, this one actually looks like it's crying. That's kind of sad. I know that it's the Flourish eyepiece, but it looks so sad. Oh, that's depressing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it, but it was sad. I really like spirals a whole lot. Spirals are, oh, and this spiral is amazing. I really like everything about this dragon, especially because I never really see them with this item. Like, I never see them with this item. Normally I see this on, like, Guardians. I've seen them on a Pearl Catcher once in a while, and Imperials, but never really a spiral. And now that I know what it looks like, if I get a spiral that would go good with that flame, I might try that. And everyone knows I'm a fan of seafoam, especially if all the other colors go well. And since this beige smoke does go pretty well with it, it blends in. And this person did a really good job dressing them as well. I really enjoy this. Good job on this one. You obviously know what you're doing. Oh, Leaf. I love it. And oh goodness, that tail. Oh goodness. I am not sure what I think about it. I will probably think about that dragon later and probably end up going back and looking at it, but this spiral right here is the most amazing spiral. Oh, poison. That's such a good gene. And now I know what gray poison looks like. I need to go through and look what all the different colors are, because poison, you know, that is obviously not just gray. That's obviously gray and blue. And with poison, it was really a confusing gene, because when you look it up, it's always a different color. It adds another hue to it, and it has like another two colors. It's gray and another color. I've seen a couple spirals with thylacine now in the auction house, and very few of them look this good. I think a big rule on thylacine is if you have thylacine, you should have a very dull colored dragon. Like, you should have the color and it be iridescent like this dragon is now, because of the fact that it's not only stripes, it's also a shaded light blue on the back as well that goes around it. So when it's over another gene, it looks horrible. It can go pretty well over different things like current. It'll go over actually pretty well though. Or not recurrent, ripple. It'll go over ripple pretty well, because ripple, there's not really much on the back, so the stripes have an area to go. I mean, that's my little tip on thylacine. Thylacine is a very big hit or miss. I like this accent more on like black dragons that are like obsidian or not like that are like an obsidian color or black, because it looks like flames coming out, and like its head is black, so it makes it like a burnt dragon almost. But I do like the wings of this dragon. I love mirrors though. I love all mirrors. Every mirror looks good to me. Poison baby. I've had a couple poison fays. I love how fays look when they're poison. So this is another dragon I really like. It has spines, which I really like on them, because it has a long tail and the spines go all the way down. So that really always makes me really happy, because you don't see much in the back because of the wings. A lot of these dragons I've noticed that have apparel, their apparel's all matching. Like, it's things from what they're supposed to go with normally, which is also really cool to see, because you know that person took the time to actually go and find all the items. I love current on nocturnes, mostly because of how their wings are. I love current in general, but on nocturnes it looks very natural and kind of veiny, and oh, I wonder what they're gonna do with that third gene. Spines! I mean, smoke might even look good. I might check this dragon out and scry later and fool around with that. Ooh, cute little baby. Oh, I like that colors. I haven't seen that item on a Sky Dancer before. I'm gonna look that item up later. I've seen this item before on another dragon. I don't remember what kind, but it was not a sky dancer. But I really enjoy that, and I always enjoy these wings too. I haven't been able to save up for one. I have a compulsive spending thing, and right now I also really want gems, and I'm still so far away from my goal of 1,200. So that's discouraging at times. Hopefully some of my dragons will sell once they're older and people will buy them for gems. That would be really nice. Oh, I like this one. Seafoam. Seafoam dragons are really, I love. Oh, and a lair. Seafoam dragons have always been my favorite. I forgot to check the other people's nesting grounds. This person right now is currently breeding a few dragons. Ooh, some of these are going to be interesting. I think these two will make some fine babies. These two might make some pretty good babies as well. Though most of them will be tundras. Oh, these two will probably be tundras. These will be interesting to see as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this layer review. I'm sorry it took so long for me to finish. And it's my day off today from work, so I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friends because I never get to do that. This person does have a wish list. It's always nice to buy something for someone. I've had a couple people do it for me, and it's always a blessing to have friends that will help you out. I do try to help out when I can. Right now I'm kind of strapped because all my gems I'm saving, and I keep spending treasure because I keep having to buy some food, because I keep scavenging, because I want to get an egg so I can sell it for gems. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and have a great night. Bye.